Let me explain that to you. You have a jar can and you have three substances: big stones, small stones, and sand. The big stones represent the very important things what you want to have accomplished. It can be your finance, your family, your health. The smaller stones are kind of, you want to have them accomplished, but not to any price. But they are kind of, what do you say? Your work task and those kind of things. Which results that you can do the big things. And then the small sand is kind of those interruptions, reading email, Facebook, those kind of things. If you start with the small things, filling up the jar, the container, those big things will not fit anymore. Okay, watch that video. If you start with the big stones first, then the smaller stones and then the sand all will fit. But you want to make sure that the big stones, the most important things get taken care of every day. So let me share a personal story. Last Friday at 11:30 p.m., just before midnight, my phone was ringing. And I kind of was done with my work and I knew there was a customer for me and kind of, I wanted to have some fun with a small talk, okay? So I picked up the phone and somebody from 75 years, which live in another time zone, was on the phone. And he said, Jack, I want to cancel with you. Okay, I said, okay. So what are you going to do? He said, I'm going to do Shopify. Oh. You know what I asked him? I'm wondering if you know what my question would be if he said that. What did I ask when he said Shopify? But do you think? You know what I said? Did you just come off from a webinar? That's what I said. Are you just come off from a webinar? He said yes. How did you know? And do you realize that Shopify is very technical? Are you technical? No, I'm not technical. But it looks so good. Yes. So then I asked, why do you want to cancel? Yeah, I said, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to find local clients. And he said, one other thing, I'm 75 years old and every time when they see me, they say, okay, you are too old to do my business. Okay. I kind of can rely on that. Okay, I can understand that. Okay. So furthermore, we had some small talk, and he said, "Jack, your websites, are those mobile responsive or are they mobile? Because Google didn't that." And I said to him, "You might be 75 years, but you know a lot. So you don't need to learn more. You know far enough, much more than you need to do the local marketing." Yeah, he agreed on that. So let me ask you a question. how much, and he shared me one more thing. Shared, and that was actually the reason why I stayed a little bit longer on the phone call with him. He shared that his wife was sick and needed treatment, and he really wanted, and those were costly, and he wanted to earn money. Okay, so it became a kind of personal call. So I said, let me ask you a question. How much time, no. How often did you have made money when you checked your email? How often have you made money when you are on Facebook? How much money have you made when you watch webinars? And he felt it and he said, oh Jack, yeah, I know what you're saying. So do you agree if instead of opening those emails, instead of watching those webinars, instead of being on Facebook, you prospect business via the phone? They don't need to see you. Do you know that most clients I never have seen, they like me to see, but they don't need to see me to get their business. I get from business owners when I have them on the call, I get within a half hour the business, the credit card. I don't need to fly to them to show my face. They just want results. So if said your voice is good, and it was really good. His voice was good. So don't visit those. Just make phone calls. Okay. You have the knowledge, and then I kind of rub it in. So if you really want to help your wife, you stop wasting your time and you become serious with making money. So that is how we left Friday night. So that was kind of a personal thing. Anybody else has a nice personal story? So let me share another one. I don't know if you like that one, but so my daughter is playing in another state, and she called me today how things were going, and I said I'm kind of lazy today. I said I'm tired. I take naps, and Paul can confirm that because Paul Facebooked me and he said, I'm just waking up from a nap. So my daughter said, Dad, make sure you earn money. And that was again, I was within a second I was back to in order, I was back to business. That was kind of my wake up call. Huh? She said, Dad, don't be lazy, huh? Make sure you earn enough money, huh? That was nice, I thought. At least it worked for us. Do you guys have that too, that your wife or your family motivates you? Do they understand what you're doing? Who have set a goal to achieve? Let me share another personal story. So I'm Skyping with somebody on a regular basis and say, oh, I'm afraid she's also an internet marketer. I'm afraid to open my Facebook because she wants to be younger than she was her birthday. She wants to be younger than she is. Okay. So I said to her, put a product on sale and give them a link in Facebook if they, if they want to communicate with you and say, okay, I have a present for you. My product is on sale for $20 less or something like that. So you have to think kind of out of the box and make it fun. Is it not fun on your birthday that you have a good sale day? Do you agree with that? Or I'm special? Would you not agree? Would you not have a good birthday if you have 10 clients more? Would that not be a good birthday for you? For me it is. So any other questions? Please show tip 4 again. Okay. Hi CK, how are you? So use a local phone number. Don't use an 800 phone number. So my goal for now is to get the sales for service started and revise from there. Dollars is important. Understand? So that is your goal. Have you determined how to get there? Have you make a plan? Have you ideas to get there? Who has set up goals? Delinda, have you set up goals? CK, have you set up goals? What is the average a client pays Google for AdWords? In the industry, they pay all 15% or more. Okay? My clients pay between the 190. No one of my clients pay less than 197. No one of my clients. They pay $197 or more. What do they pay Google? Or between the 1,000 and the 3,000-4,000. I don't have many clients between $1,000 per month. Most clients 2,000 to 3,000. Some want to start off with 1,000. Clicks getting more expensive. It's more competition going on. I have to some campaigns I had to cut keywords because I know what the sweet keywords are, and if they hit a budget, I don't want that the not sweet keywords also got clicks. So I did that last Thursday for a campaign. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you have local intent keywords, correct? Those local intent keywords, they convert good, but they don't get many clicks. But if you hit a budget limit, so you always want to have those local intent keywords shown, so you cut on keywords which are not local intent. Okay, so and then so you want to make sure that local intent keywords always get shown and not get limited by the budget. So that was I did it last Thursday for a client. What do you think of the new Google Tool Pack? A big opportunity for you. That is to our advantage. That is to our advantage. Many don't know how to run AdWords. Are you going to have training to teach us? Yes, I will have. But it is all, no, that is not roll out everywhere. So first I have to have some clients and results. Okay. Once I get some results and I feel comfortable to teach it, I will teach you. It's new. I don't think it's a big change. Personally, I think Google just determines where he wants to show. The ad on the position. We'll see. It will not be hard. Okay, it's just in setting somewhere. It's not a big thing for us. If you don't know AdWords, yes, that's a big step. But for you, it is not. Any other questions? Are you guys all familiar with Local Team Jack? Lead Finder Jack? WP Gateway? Cloning websites? Backup websites? All good? A lot. I know is a lot, okay? And that makes you an expert. I'm pretty sure you know you are a guru in your street, okay? Maybe in your city. I haven't met a person in my city who knows more than me about local marketing, so I don't think um, many people know local marketing well. So you have an advantage, okay? You can use a specialism. Local business owners are far too expensive to learn all those, and that's very normal, okay? They need to run their business. Any other questions before we sign off? So this all recorded. Don't know if I keep those personal story in the replay. What do you guys think? Was it offended? Did it help you? So thanks everybody for joining the call. Always feel free to PM to PM me if you have a question. Remind me that you are an elite member. So I'm kind of always busy, but elite members get my highest attention and my staff attention too. So remind me on those if you have a request, and then I'm happy to serve you, okay? To help you with your next success. Thank you so much.